Hello folks, this is Sheila E. from Tennessee, and I'm going to show you what we do with our leftover turkey down here in the South. A lot of people do dressing, and a lot of people do like chicken salad, but they make turkey salad. But what we do is more or less, it's called turkey hash. We do, it's almost like a turkey stew, okay? So here we go. I've got my leftover turkey here, and what I'm going to do is try to I don't use the skin in this, but I'm going to take all this off and put it in this kettle, and then I'm going to chop it up in hunks. You know me and my word about big hunks. It won't be little bitty hunks. Alright? So this is just a slow process, and you don't want any gristles or skin in this. See how I'm just trying to tear this off. Hope you can see that. Trying to tear the meat off. And then I'm going to take it back out and put it on my chopping board and chop it up in some rough big cubes. If you've never tried this, you need to try it. It's very good, very healthy, low calorie, low carb. It does have a few potatoes. It don't take much meat. Whatever meat you have left. If I have a whole turkey, I even use the leg meat and the back meat on it also. It's a beautiful day here in Tennessee, in Dandridge, Tennessee. How is it in your area? Share it with your friends, folks, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you have something you'd like to share with me, send me a picture of something you've made. And I'll be glad to put it on there. See, some of that meat just hides none of that bone and that skin. There's more meat on there than what you'd think. Side right here. I don't think there's too much more on here that I can use. Looks like all bone. That's a rib bone there. Turn this over. Look, I think that's going to be about it. That's going to be about it, youngins. Alright, so what I'm going to do is put this back over here in this pan. What we're going to do here is just give this a rough chop. Put that back in there. I'm just taking it out and giving it a rough chop. As you can see, that's not little pieces, that's big chunks. I'm going to see if I can get you just a little bit closer, okay? I don't think you can see right there. Let me try it like this. That might be a little bit better like that. You see that? It's just rough, big, still in big hunks because you don't want it to cook up into mush. And that way if you see a piece of skin or a bristle too, that you can get that off of it. Let's see. This is a really good, healthy something to do after with your leftover turkey. We had a wonderful Easter dinner. Had a few of our family members over. It was really nice. Had a lot of good food. Okay, let's see if I've got any more big pieces in here. Alright, that looks about pretty good, guys. Okay, let me show you that. See that? That's just a rough chop, so let me wash my hands and put this cutting board. I need to wash this cutting board too. Let me wash this off. I'm going to put just a very little bit of water in the bottom, and the rest of it's going to be chicken broth. I'm just going to show you what I put in it before I put it on the stove. I may have to put you on hold when I cut my potatoes. So we're going to, that's about you can see there, it's got about maybe a cup of water. And then I've got this is almost full here. This is a 32-ounce thing of chicken broth. And I might have to put a little bit more water when I put my potatoes and my onion in there. So we're going to put that in the trash. And I'm going to go ahead and peel my onion. If I can find it. Oh, there it is. So what I'm going to do is just peel this whole onion and put it in our hole. And then for people who don't like an onion, what I do is I just take a ladle and I lift this onion out and put it in the bowl. And it still gives your hash the onion flavor. And it's not the same without the onion. So I just put that in there whole. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big potatoes that I'm going to peel. And then I've got some leftover carrots that was from Easter dinner. I'm going to use those. And I'm going to put probably both cans of this cream of chicken. This cream of chicken, I'm probably going to use both cans of that. Let me wash this and get this over here. Like I said, I'm so proud of the followers I have. If you enjoy my videos, let me know. Make a comment. That makes me happy when people comment to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put my my cream of chicken in there. And then all I'm going to like is I'm trying to get this up out of the floor, guys, where I've got pieces of turkey. I'm going to put one of these in, and then I'm going to peel my potatoes and put my carrots. When my potatoes get about halfway done, I'm going to put my carrots in there, because these have already been cooked and I don't want them mush. So I'm going to put you on hold. I'm going to go ahead and put this on the stove and let it be cooking. Turn your light on here so you can see. I'm going to let that be cooking, and then I'll be right back with you, okay? Alright, I'll come back, and what I'm going to do now is just go ahead and do these in a big size. It's just really 1/4 of a potato. You do cut it and just cut it in big sizes. As you can see, I'm going to cut it in half. And then I'm going to cut it like that right there. Like that. It don't have to be little pieces. Got another potato too here. A lot of people use a chopping board. It's either way, whatever you want to do. Now, this is one of my family favorites. They love this after a holiday that we've had turkey. And then we have crackers with this. When it's done, we have crackers. We'll go ahead and cut that in half. That's a big old potato right there. Whittle it down to it's in my what I can do with it. Got those potatoes. I'm gonna go ahead and open one can of the button here. I'll show you down in here. We've got turkey. We've got one big onion. We've got a container of chicken broth, and that was a big box, 32 ounce. And then I've got my potatoes, about 4 or 5 big potatoes cut up in fours, just big old hunks of them. And so I'm going to put 1 can of the cream of chicken in there. When my potatoes get about halfway done, I'm going to put the other can of cream of chicken and a little bit of salt and pepper in it. And then my carrots, because my carrots have already been cooked. I'm going to rinse this can out a little bit. So what we've got is what your leftover turkey, and I'm going to say that was probably about 3 or 4 cups of chopped up turkey breast left. And then we've got about 4 big potatoes chopped up in a rough big cut. And then we've got a 32 ounce thing of chicken broth. And so far 1 can, but I intend on putting another can of chicken broth because I like that flavor. So right now it's just turkey, potatoes, 1 big onion, was 4 big potatoes, about 3 to 4 cups of chicken breast chopped, 4 big potatoes chopped roughly, 1 big onion, and 1 can of cream of chicken soup. Later I'm going to add the carrots, and I'm going to add salt and pepper and another can of cream of chicken soup. So we'll be right back, okay? Back, folks. I wanted to show you how this is bubbling. See how that's bubbling and cooking? I have yet not put my carrots in there or my other can of cream of chicken soup. So I wanted to show you that. And also what I do is I'll make a side dish of rice. Probably a cup of rice, and I'll show you how to do that. But that's for people who want rice in it, and we just eat it with crackers. So I've got my rice and my carrots and my other can of cream of chicken. But I was going to ask you all, do you all, when you clean your kitchen after you had turkey or chicken, do you add a little bit of bleach to your water? Because I do. That kills any contamination of where you've had chicken or turkey. And it's just about a tablespoon. Put a big old sink of water. And that kills bacteria or germs or salmonella or anything that has to do with that turkey or chicken. And I just mix it all up with that dishwater with some dishwashing detergent and I just wipe everything down with it that I've touched or held, which is better to be safe than sorry, don't you think so? So I'm gonna get back to my turkey hash here in just a minute. And then there's people who can't do rice without it being sticky, and I want to show you how to do that too. So I'm going to get another kettle out, and then I'll be right back, okay? Alright, I've got my other kettle out here. Make sure I always wipe mine out or rinse it out. And I'm going to use my measuring cup just for you guys. This is a 1 cup measure right here. So I'm going to just start out with a cup of water. And this is the Minute Maid rice. So that's a 1 cup of water. I'm going to do 2 cups of water. That's 2 cups of water. When that water begins to boil, I will have 2 cups of rice set out. And I'll show you how we do that. So I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to let that water boil, and then I'll put you back on. Alright, folks, I put about 2 more cups of water in this. So you've got about 3 or 4 cups of chopped up turkey, 4 huge potatoes chopped up, 1 big onion, 1 can of cream of chicken, and I want to say probably 3 to 4 cups of water. I'm letting that water get to boiling for the rice. And I've got 1 cup already out. So I'm going to put this other can, I'm going to turn my stew up, my turkey hash, and let it begin to boil. I'm going to put this other can of cream of chicken. And this is Campbell's cream of chicken. So there's 2 cans of cream of chicken. 3 to 4 cups of turkey, or more if you have it. It doesn't matter. The more the turkey meat in it, the better it is. So 3 to 4 cups or more of turkey chopped up. 1 32-ounce container of chicken broth. 1 whole onion, and you can chop that onion up if you want to, or you can leave it whole and take it out, but we just need that onion flavor. We're going to go ahead, I'm going to taste up a little bit of it to see if it has salt, enough salt, so you know that most of the time the cream of chicken says it's salty unless you get the low sodium. That's got quite a bit of salt, so I'm just going to add some pepper. I got to put that on my list. I've got out of black pepper, and I use that coarse ground pepper, the big pepper. I'm going to move this back just for a minute because that rice water is boiling. And I'm going to show you all. Excuse me, it seems like the more I talk, I'm going to cut, my water's boiling. So I'm cutting my stove off on my water. I'm going to add 1 cup of rice, and that's that Minute rice. It comes in a box. You can get the off brand name, or you can get the Minute rice. And I do a heaping cup, 2 heaping cups. If I use 1 cup of water, I use 1 cup of rice. If I use 2 cups of water, I use 2 cups of rice. And I'm going to stir that up and let that get all the wet in it. And you notice I've got my stove I cut off. Now I'm going to put a lid or a plate, whichever you have. I'm going to put a lid on that and let that sit there with that stove I cut off. Okay, so now I'm going to get back to this. I'll show you when this does. It's perfect rice every time. Every time. You don't have to have to worry about it. So that's just the way you make a really good perfect rice. This probably needs a little bit more black pepper. It's probably about 2 tablespoons of black pepper. So now I'm going to add my carrots. Looks like a little bit of butter in there, and it was with those carrots. It was buttered carrots. So let me go back over this recipe. We've got about 4 cups or more of chopped up turkey breast. We have 1 32-ounce container of chicken broth. We have 2 cans of cream of chicken. We have one whole potato. You can chop that or leave it whole, whatever you prefer. And then that was probably about 3 cups of whole carrots, baby carrots that have been pre-cooked. If you want to use canned carrots, you can. This is something I had in the refrigerator from Easter, and I wanted to use them. Or you can get the whole carrots and cook them before you put them in this, because you don't cook this long enough to cook the carrots. So you can either get the whole carrots and cook them about halfway done and put them in here, or you can use canned carrots. So that's 3 to 4 cups of turkey or more turkey cut up without the skin, 32-ounce container of chicken broth, two regular size cans of cream of chicken. You can use Campbell's or your choice, either one, doesn't matter. 1 whole onion and about 4 to 5 big potatoes cut up, about 3 cups of water so far, salt and pepper to your taste. Okay, and then I'm going to do this rice on the side. Okay, so I'm going to cut this down, and I'm going to let these potatoes finish getting done and get my crackers out, and then that's what we'll show you the finished product in the end, okay? We'll be right back. I'm going to let this go ahead and put my wooden spoon up there so it don't boil over. And I'm going to put my lid right there. So we'll be right back, guys. Alright, folks, I want to show you this rice. How flaky and pretty it is, and it's been about maybe 10 minutes with that lid on it. See this? Just perfect every time. Just pretty and flaky and falls apart. And so you just stir it up, and then you just leave it on the back of the stove cut off with a lid on it. And it'll stay hot for quite a while. If you want to add some to your hash or your stew or your soup or whatever you'd like. And this is coming along really good. It's going to take just a few more minutes for those potatoes to get done. And so then I'll show you the finished product just when we get done, okay? Alright, thank you so much. I'll be right back. Alright, folks, we're back, and I'm going to show you how we plate this. This is just about done. And I've got some crackers. Here's just regular saltine crackers. And I'll go ahead and open them. I'm going to fix my husband's bowl. He doesn't care much for the rice in it, but I love the rice. That's why I don't add it to it. I just let you put in what you want. We always put a big dab of butter too. So I pull out my secret weapon, you know, my Crunchy Crop 35 calorie butter. So what I'm going to do is take this first of all I'm going to take this big onion out. So these potatoes they're right now just where they're easily cut, and that's when it's ready. When they're just, you can take a fork or a spoon and cut into them, and they're easily cut. So that's when it's ready. So there's our onion, and I'm gonna cut that in half and I'm using a spoon that has holes in it so I can get a lot of the meat and the carrots, and then I will use another spoon to put some juice in there. You want to get plenty of those potatoes in there, plenty of that meat. Let me get another spoon now. I'll get a ladle. I have a ladle right here. Make sure it's cleaned off. We had some extra dressing too. My husband likes to eat dressing with his, so. And I'll put some pictures. I'll do some pictures with this video. So there it is. And then what I'm going to do is put it in this plate right here. See that right there? Let me put another little spoon of the vegetables and the meat. Okay, there we go. So there's our soup. And then I'm going to put some crackers on the side. Looks like 1, 2, it don't matter. He eats a lot of crackers with his, and so do I. You can see right there. And then I'm going to put half of that onion. Let's see what I've got done. Or a piece of the onion anyway. I'm not going to put half of it. He probably won't eat half of it. So I cut that onion, and I'm gonna put a big hunk in there of the onion, and then a big old spoon of butter right there. And I may just put him a piece of dressing on the side because we had some dressing left. And he loves dressing, so I'm going to put that right there on the side. And maybe a deviled egg. We had a deviled egg left. How about that? So there's our plate with the crackers. Alright. And then if you wanted rice, you would do rice. You would put some rice right here on the side. I may put just a spoonful in his, just to show you how we do it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. And here's the rice. So I'm just going to put one big spoonful in his. So now there's that. Does that not look delicious, you all? It's our crackers, our onion, our rice, our butter, our vegetables, and then we've got some deviled egg and some dressing on the side. So I'm going to take this to him, and then I'll take some pictures, okay guys? Thank you so much. You have a sweet day. May God bless you, keep you safe. Always give God glory for everything we have. Always smile because it's contagious. Always be thankful for what we have and share our blessings. So this is Sheila E. from Tennessee. Until we see you.